So this morning, I got an email from the Homeowners Association, well, actually the managing agents, saying that they're renewing their insurance contract and they require some details about my solar system. So I opened up the PDF they wanted me to fill in, and I started going through it, and I thought to myself, wow, they're really asking for a lot of information and some pretty probing questions. Things like which exact models of stuff do I have, and what is the guarantee period, and how much did it cost, and will you please attach invoices to prove that? And I thought to myself, my word, they're just insuring the walls and the electric fence and the common property in our sectional title cluster housing development. So why do they need all of that detail from me? And my first instinct was to get pretty riled up about it and to think, or to write a snotty email actually in reply to say, who are you to ask for this information, and how dare you probe into my privacy? And I did, but I follow this practice, and I think it's quite a good practice, of keeping my email for a little while before I send it, especially when I am not feeling good about something. So, and a technique that I do is in the CC field, I'll put a row of Z's to ensure that I don't accidentally send that email. So it has an invalid email address that it won't send. Turns out that was actually a really good idea. And so what I did is I reworded the email a little while later to be a much more watered down version, to say, well, I'll supply this information if it's legitimately needed. But as far as I know, this policy doesn't cover my house buildings. So what is the need for this information from me? And then I got on with my ordinary work, and a little while later I looked at my emails again and I saw I had a reply. And when I opened it up, the managing agent, or their representative at least, had said, yes, you're right. Sorry, I checked with the broker and we don't need that information because we're not covering it. It's for your insurance. And sorry that I asked, and have a great day. And really, this just shows that you really shouldn't knee-jerk react to stuff. Because if you think about it, the people that you deal with in your life, most of them you have to deal with on an ongoing basis, and it's not going to be good for you if you develop conflicts with them, because you have to live through those for a while, maybe the rest of your life. And then you're just going to fight an uphill battle with everything that you need. So a good policy is to live and let live, and measure your responses to things. You don't get to choose what happens to you, but you definitely get to choose how you respond to them. Yeah, so that's my little piece of advice for the day. Oh, and when is a door not a door? When it's ajar, of course. Cheers.